In the heart of the land of Israel, there lived a young man named David. As just a shepherd, he spent his days tending to his father's flock. But little did he know, destiny had a grander plan for him. One day, the prophet Samuel arrived in Bethlehem, sent by God to anoint a new king, for Saul had fallen out of favor. And Samuel looked at David's brothers, tall and strong. He was puzzled, but God whispered to him, "Look not on the outward appearance. I have chosen the one whose heart is true." And so Samuel called for David. Picture this: a mere boy, with dirt on his hands and sheep in his eyes, was anointed the future king of Israel. Can you imagine the whispers? A shepherd? A king? How could that be? But the story doesn't end here. Meanwhile, the Philistines, Israel's fiercest enemies, were stirring trouble. Their champion Goliath stood over 9 feet tall, clad in armor, and challenged the Israelites day after day. Fear gripped the hearts of Saul's soldiers. No one dared to face him. Then David, sent by his father to deliver food to his brothers, heard Goliath's taunts. "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living God?" His passion ignited a fire within him. David volunteered to fight, but Saul was hesitant. "You're just a youth," he exclaimed. But David recounted tales of his encounters with lions and bears while protecting his sheep. "The Lord that delivered me out of the paw of the lion will deliver me out of the hand of this Philistine." His unwavering faith convinced Saul, who relented and allowed him to go into battle. Armed not with sword or spear, but with a sling and 5 smooth stones, David approached Goliath. The giant laughed, mocking the young shepherd. "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" But David stood firm. "Thou comest to me with a sword and with a spear, but I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts." And then, in a moment that would echo through history, David slung a stone with all his might. The stone struck Goliath right between the eyes, and the giant fell face first to the ground. The Israelites erupted in cheers, and David became a national hero overnight. From that day, David's path to kingship began, filled with battles, trials, and triumphs. He was a shepherd boy who faced his fears head-on, proving that true strength comes not from size or weapons, but from faith and courage. And so the story of David reminds us that sometimes the smallest among us can achieve the greatest things.